I'm tired of being, in everybody's eyes, worthless or a liar or a piece, whatever, any of that stuff. I'm just tired of living this lifestyle. It's sickening to, just to be in the same vicious circle. It blows me away. I'm just ready for help.
All right, fellas, why we here?
We are here because there is no refuge finally from ourselves. My problem hasn't been breaking law and going out and robbing all this and all that. My problem's been drugs. I've always tried to deal with it on my own, and it's never really worked out. Somebody had told me about this program in prison, and so I was like, okay, well, I'll give it a shot, because prison wasn't doing me no good. I wasn't getting treatment there. To me, it seemed like the logical choice of the way to really help myself, to give myself the tools necessary to, to fight the addiction.
We are a therapeutic community, so our modality of treatment is very different than if you were to go to a hospital-based program or even a lot of regular inpatient programs, because we are highly structured, highly disciplined.
Complete or complete pop?
Complete pop!
All right, that's a wrap. Destination Kitchen.
I learned all I could learn in prison. You know what I mean? It was nothing else there for me. And, a lot of people that are coming from prison were still using in prison and come here to get clean. But that's not how I did it. I started this in prison because I knew if I came out with a habit to a place where I could that much easier get drugs, I stood no chance. None at all. Use some membership feedback, use some membership as role models. I've been here 10 days and, I've impressed the staff more than some of the people that have been here 2 or 3 months. And values, use of structure and systems, use of open communication, and use of relationships. I tell people this all the time, man, my addiction's a beast. You know what I mean? I'm asleep and he's doing push-ups, you know what I mean? He's ready to come get me every day when I wake up. It was weed, and then it was drinking, and then it was pills, and it was just, like I said, it was a snowball effect, and here I am at 27 in a rehab facility. I think after that first day I used, or I tried out Percocets, I probably didn't do it again for another couple of days, but that's because I didn't have it. And I think I did one or two for a couple of days straight, and all of a sudden, I'm like, whoa, what the hell is that? Why do I feel this way? And I was like, man, there's no way I can be what people call dope sick, not this fast. And people were like, man, you're sick. You're an addict. I'm not an addict yet. What are you talking about? And I said, I just started using drugs. I mean, I guess that's what kind of wrapped me up. You know what I mean? Like I said, that's what really brought me from just using every day or using every now and then or using socially to an addiction, is when I felt like what it felt like to be sick. And I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. You don't use willingly anymore. You use because that's what you have to do to get through to the next day. You don't use to get high anymore at some point. You use to be normal. You use to be well.
This is chemistry at work. It is your brain, the most complicated thing in your body, and we're going to try to work out how to make that chemistry go back to in balance.
What it's like to overdose, okay. Let's see. It's like you're at the top of the roller coaster ride and you're feeling the best you've ever felt in your life, and nothing can touch you, nothing can hurt you, nothing can faze you. And then all of a sudden, you're nowhere. You're not conscious. You either die, which I've never died from an overdose, but that, or you wake up from a Narcan shot, or you wake up in a hospital, which has been my experience. I'm not one of them people that says, oh, it's my family's fault, I had this terrible life. No, I didn't have this bad life. I chose this life and I made it for myself. My family's counting on me. I've been locked up for the last 5 years. If I screw this up, if I screw my recovery up in this time, then I don't have any doubt in my mind that they'll be done, because this is my last chance.